Welcome back to my channel. I'm Whitney and I've been in the digital business space for over 10 years. And now I'm teaching you everything that I've learned so that you can succeed in building a life you've always dreamed of. So if you want more tips on how to build a business, grow your mindset, and find your freedom, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So today we're diving into a topic that I know a lot of us struggle with, and that is balancing our work and our life as an entrepreneur. So let's be real. When you're running a business, it can feel like there's always something that needs your attention. There's always emails, deadlines, social media, client calls, and before you know it, you're working 12-hour days and feeling completely burned out and wondering why you started down this path to begin with. I've been there, and it's easy to fall into the hustle mindset where you're constantly grinding, but the truth is that it's just not sustainable. Today, I'm going to share how you can go from hustle to flow and create a work-life balance that keeps you productive and happy. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about that hustle mentality. This is that mindset where you feel like you have to be working all of the time to succeed. You know, it's that I'll sleep when I'm dead kind of vibe. And sure, there's a time and a place for putting in extra hours, especially when you're first starting out. But if you're always in that hustle mode, it can lead to burnout, stress, and even health issues. Plus, it's not great for your personal relationships. I've definitely fallen into this trap before, thinking that if I just work a little harder, everything will magically fall into place. But what I've learned is that more isn't always better. It's about working smarter and not harder. So if hustle isn't the answer, then what is? Well, that's where flow comes in. Flow is all about finding a rhythm in your workday that feels natural and sustainable. And it's all about knowing when to push hard, but then also when to step back, recharge, and just enjoy your life. So think of it like a dance. You'll have your moments of intense focus, but then you have moments where you can relax, breathe, and just be present. And the goal is to create a routine that allows you to get your work done without feeling like you're constantly drowning in it. Sounds pretty nice, right? But how do we actually get there? Well, here are some tips that have really helped me, and I think that they'll help you too. So tip 1 is to set clear boundaries. This might mean deciding that you're done with work at 6 p.m. or that weekends are off limits for emails. Tip number 2 is to prioritize your tasks. Not everything on your to-do list is urgent, even if it feels that way. Start your day by identifying your top 3 priorities. What are 3 things that if you get them done will make the biggest impact? Focus on those first and let the smaller stuff wait. Tip number 3 is to schedule downtime. And I know that this sounds counterintuitive to plan your relaxation, but when you're an entrepreneur, you've got to be intentional about it. So block time out for things that you enjoy, whether that's spending time with family, going on a walk, or just binge watching your favorite show. Tip number 4 is to learn how to delegate. I know this one is really hard, but if you're trying to do everything yourself, you're going to burn out. So if it's hiring a virtual assistant or outsourcing your marketing or even just getting someone to handle your bookkeeping, you need to find ways to take some of the load off your plate. So the biggest tip is to not forget about self-care. And no, I'm not talking about taking spa days, although those are great. Self-care is about making sure that you're taking care of your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. For me, that means making time for exercise, even if it's just a quick walk around the block or some stretching, and eating meals that don't come out of a takeout box, and then making sure that I get enough sleep. It's amazing how much better you feel and how much more productive you are when you take time to take care of yourself. And let's be honest, you can't pour from an empty cup. If you're not looking after yourself, you're not going to be able to give your best to your business, your family, or anything else in your life. Before I found my flow, I was all about the hustle, because I thought that if I wasn't working, I was falling behind. But after months of burnout, I realized that something needed to change. So I started setting clear work hours and making time for the things that I love, like cooking, gardening, and just spending time with my husband. And you know what? My business did not fall apart. I was actually more focused, more creative, and a lot happier. So if you're in that hustle mindset right now, know that it's okay to take a step back and reassess. You can still be successful without working yourself to the ground. So there you have it. That's how you can go from hustle to flow and find a better balance between your work life and your actual life. But remember, it's not about doing less, it's about doing what matters and taking care of yourself along the way. So if you're working on finding balance in your own business, let me know in the comments. What's one thing that you're going to try to do differently? And if this video helped you, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.